This is the best rated cat cafe in the entire world where you can be surrounded by cats all day. And I love cats, so I'm on a mission to go to the coolest cat cafes in the world, starting with this one. And as soon as I arrived, I noticed a couple of cats were already waiting for me at the door. But after I went in, they stared at me for a few seconds and then quickly walked away. Except for this one cat who decided to do yoga. I patted the cat at the door and she seemed to love it. But when I tried to pet this other cat, she turned away and left, and I'm not sure why. Most of them are still sleeping, so instead of waking them up, I decided to take this opportunity to look at their paws, and I gave this paw a 10 out of 10. I found a refrigerator with cats sleeping on it, and at first there were only 2 cats, but the cat decided to jump over to join them, so now there's a lot more. This cat cafe is smaller than most cafes, but I came out the weekday, so I was the only customer, and it literally felt like the luxury VIP lounge. This is that weren't always here. There's a call button if you need their help. I found this curtain where all the cats seem to come from, so I guess it's a magic curtain that teleports cats. The decorations were amazing, and I really loved this painting of Jack Sparrow as a cat, and also this cat wearing sunglasses. There were a couple of cat furniture and even some toys on the wall if you want to play with the cats. I wasn't sure what this water thing was until cats started drinking from it, so maybe it's a cat fountain. This corner is where all the cats eat, and each cat has their own tunnel and a food bowl. It was cute seeing them all line up to eat, but then a traffic jam happened and this cat couldn't make her way to the food. Luckily, the other cat moved out of the way at the last second. But hey, you might be wondering about this cat hiding in the box. I asked the staff about her, and turns out she was a new cat here, but was also really shy, so she spent most of her time inside of her safety box. There's this other cat in the cage who was also new, and they're still trying to introduce her to the other cats in the cafe. I hope they all become friends one day. And since it's a cat cafe, I decided to order something, so I picked a cup of coffee, but you can also get soft drinks if you want, cat food to feed the cats, which we'll totally do later, and finally some cookies, which I was about to eat when all the cats suddenly jumped onto the table asking to be petted, so I forgot about the cookie and just started petting them instead. Do you think there are 2? Tell us in the comments. The same thing also happened when I tried to drink my coffee, so I guess they're telling me who needs food when you had 2 cats, to which I totally agree, but then they got really curious about my camera and even my backpack, and at first I thought they were looking for a place to take the nap, until I noticed the cat was actually peeing on my backpack. So I quickly moved it to safety and hoped this adorable black cat would protect my backpack from me. But then I found out what makes this cat cafe special and different from the rest, as they told me all the cats here are rescue cats and they're waiting for adoption. They said this cafe was created as a charity, and the money I spent buying the drink goes to feeding and supporting the cats. They also have a strict inspection process to ensure that the cats and the people adopting them will be a perfect match, because back in the day, people would adopt the cat and then return them after a few days, which I hope will never happen again, because those cats deserve a loving home. Up next, it's time to feed them, and they must have been hungry, because as soon as I pulled it out, they all woke up and ran to me, including the shy cat in the cage. I tried to feed each of them as fair as possible, and don't worry, I didn't forget the cat hiding in the box. In fact, after I gave her food, she actually came out of her box and started hanging out with the other cats. Perhaps today's the day she finally makes friends. This place is absolutely perfect, and I hope to come back again. And if I had to pick a favorite, it will be this white cat that simply wouldn't leave me through all my entire stay. Also, I did remember to clean my backpack, but you won't believe what happened next, because in this video, I went to the world's biggest cat village that has over hundreds of cats and almost no humans. I was literally surrounded by cats as soon as I sat down, but did I manage to pet all the cats before I left? Well, you had to click on the video to find out.